Hey guys, this is the Acteria here, back at you with some Magic the Gathering. Today we're going to talk to my buddy about an enchantment build. Travis, you like some Pillow Fort, so we're going to have some Pillow Fort elements to an enchantment. We're going to draw a bunch of cards, we're going to put out big threats, and we're going to crush face. Alright, so Tuvasa the Sunlit is a 3-drop, 1/1. She? He? I don't know. Merfolk Shaman, I think it's a she. Anyway, 1 green, 1 blue, 1 white. And there's whenever Tuvasa the Sunlit gets 1/1 for each enchantment you control. She gets big. She's gonna get big. Whenever you cast your first enchantment spell each turn, draw a card. This basically means that we're gonna draw an extra card every turn off of our commander. So drawing 2 cards a turn is really powerful. I mean, Phyrexian Arena is like a $20 card and does the same thing. So we're gonna be drawing off of our commander. Now let's look at the rest of the deck. So we want to draw, and we have a lot of ways to do that. So we've got the first one we're going to look at is Satyr Enchanter. It's a basic 3-drop that's just going to, whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. Let's see. Verdant Enchantress. Again, whenever you cast a spell, you may draw a card. Mason Enchantress. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. Or cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. Then we have, let's see, Setessan Champion. Whenever an enchantment card enters a battlefield under your control, it gets +1/1 counter, and draw a card. And then also we have Eidolon Blossoms. Whenever Eidolon Blossoms or another enchantment enters a battlefield under your control, draw a card. So we're going to get a lot of cards off of these creatures. Let's see what else we got. Then we have a little bit of mana ramp in the form of enchantments. We got Banishing Light. Sorry, Dawn's Reflection. It's going to make our land tap for 2 additional mana, so it'll tap for 3 total. Then we have Fertile Ground, which makes our lands tap for 2 mana total. We also have, where are you at? Wild Growth will make our lands tap for 2 mana. Weirding Wood will make us tap for 2 mana, but it also gives us a clue token so we can investigate. So we have some way of accelerating our mana base. But they are weak to enchantment board wipe. Pointing that out. Next, we're going to do some Pillow Forting. Interesting. So we've basically got 3 cards in here that are going to do some Pillow Forting. We've got Ghostly Prison. Creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 2 mana for each creature they control that's attacking you. So it taxes them 2 mana. Then we also have Propaganda, exact same card in blue. Then we have the Big Daddy for both of those, and we have Sphere of Safety, 1 white, 4 colorless. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless their controller pays X for each of those creatures, where X is the number of enchantments you control. Good luck. Oh, those elves are so cute. They make so much mana, but can they make enough mana to pay for all of that? I doubt it. Let's see. What else do we have? Another way that we're going to save our bacons is we're going to do a lot of board wipe. We've got Day of Judgment. We've got Fumigate, gaining us life. We've got Martial Coup, destroying creatures and giving us 1 of those tokens. We got Phyrexian Rebirth, destroying all creatures, giving us a big Eldrazi horror. Then we've got Austere Command, which allows us to choose what we're destroying. We can choose to destroy all artifacts or enchantments. I don't know why. Destroy all creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less, or destroy all creatures with converted mana cost 4 or greater. Very modal, so if we want to just get rid of the big creatures and destroy all artifacts, we can do that. We have that option. Next, we have, I want to mention that we have 2 tutors. We have Plea for Guidance, search your library for up to 2 enchantment cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle the library. It's expensive. We also have Idyllic Tutor. Where are you, my friend? Idyllic Tutor. Idyllic Tutor. Well, it was here. It is, okay, what is going on? Yep. Idyllic Tutor. Sorry about that. Search your library for an enchantment card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. 3 mana. I'm going to go get that card now. Really good. Then we have some Graveyard Recursion. We have Auramancer, which will return an artifact from our graveyard to our hand. Then we have Hannah, Ship's Navigator. She's 3, 1 white, 1 blue, 1 colorless, 1, 2. She'll tap for 1 white, 1 blue, 1 colorless, and return target artifact or enchantment from our graveyard to our hand. Really, really useful. Then we have the big overwhelming one in Open the Vault. Will return all artifact and enchantment cards from all graveyards to the battlefield under their owner's control. So mostly going to help us, but it could help other people. Be careful of that. And then additionally, we have the big daddy of the enchantment recursion world. Starfield of Nyx is a 5-drop, 4 colorless. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield every turn. As long as you control 5 or more enchantments, each other non-aura enchantment you control is a creature in addition to its other types, and has a base power and toughness each equal to its converted mana cost. So be careful with this. This can be your kill condition, but if you go board wiping, you're going to destroy all your enchantments, except for Starfield of Nyx. Just throwing that out there. Okay, so big threat. We can either pile on a bunch of enchantments to Tuvasa, because Tuvasa, for each other, she gets 1/1 for each enchantment we control. And we can make that worse for our opponents. We can make all that glitters. Enchanted creature gets +1/1 for each artifact or enchantment you control. Ancestral Mask +2/2 for each other enchantment on the battlefield. Let's see, Ethereal Armor. Enchanted creature gives +1/1 for each enchantment you control and has first strike. We can give our stuff unblockable with Aqueous Form, start scrying. We can give it... we have a bunch of Umbras in here that are going to give give Tuvasa or any of our creatures the chance to survive a board wipe. And Yavimaya Enchantress is another one that gets really big for each enchantment on the battlefield. So she's kind of like a pseudo Tuvasa in some sense. Then let's see. We got Rancor to help power up our stuff, and then we also have like Armadillo Cloak is going to get +2/2 trample and lifelink. Very, very powerful. We also have another one that's similar. Unflinching Courage is basically the same card. Enchanting creature gets +2/2 and has trample and lifelink. Very cool cards that make Tuvasa a very, very big threat. If you're playing commander damage in your group, you're going to kill somebody really, really fast. Next up, we have Spirit Mantle, which will make Spirit Mantle will make our creatures protection from other creatures and +1/1. So then they can't block your creature anymore. And then we also have 2 Planeswalkers that are very useful in the enchantment. I want to mention Estrid, the Masked. She can be your commander, so you could just switch from Tuvasa to this one. I think Tuvasa is a lot more card draw, but Estrid makes your deck a lot more resilient. -1. Create a white aura enchantment token named Mask and attached to another target permanent. The token has enchant permanent and totem armor. So basically, we're going to give stuff, any permanent, and the ability to survive board wipe. Oops, sorry. +2, untap each enchanted permanent you control. So you can untap those lands. You can untap those creatures that are enchanted. -7, put the top 7 cards of your library into your graveyard. Return all non-aura enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then do the same for aura cards. Estrid the Mask can be your commander. That -7 is pretty powerful. Calyx looks at the top 4 cards of your library, and you may select an enchantment card and put it in your hand. He'll Oblivion Ring things for -3, and then -7, you return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. So he does a lot similar to Estrid. Very, very cool card. Next up, so that's whenever we pile on to, like, we've just talked about piling on to one creature. Now let's talk about going wide. So we have a classic enchantment spell is Sigil of the Empty Throne. 5-drop, 3 colorless, 2 white. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. The one that will paint a giant target on your back is Luminarch's Ascension. 2-drop, 1 white, 1 colorless. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if you didn't lose life this turn, you may put a quest counter on Luminarch Ascension. White and 1 colorless. Create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. Activate this ability only if Luminarch Ascension has 4 or more quest counters on it. This is going to get out of hand. And if you've got all of your counters on that, you're just going to start producing big dudes all the time. And you can just take over a game that way. Just pick an opponent and kill them kind of thing. We've also got Spawning Grounds, not best. It's probably one of our easier cuts in the deck. 8 mana, 2 green, Enchantland. Enchantland has tap, create a 5/5 green beast creature token with trample. And then again, we can go wide with Starfield of Nyx, making all of our enchantments creatures. Lastly, so that's how we're going to win. Lastly, I want to mention how we can upgrade this deck. Oh, by the way, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do it. Do it now. Please. Anyway, so some strict upgrades to this deck. Greater Oromancy is a 2-drop. Other enchantments you control have Shroud. Enchanted creatures you control have Shroud. Be careful with this, though, because as soon as Tuvasa is enchanted, you can't put more enchantments on her. There's that. And then there's Privileged Position. It's going to give all your other permanents hexproof. Really powerful, especially with Sterling Grove. A white, a green. Other enchantments you control have Shroud. 1 colorless. Sacrifice Sterling Grove. Search your library for an enchantment card. Reveal it, and then shuffle and put that card on top. If you go get Starfield of Nyx with this card, then you're going to be able to start searching every turn for a new enchantment card with Sterling Grove for 1 colorless mana. Let's tutor for the rest of the game, shall we? Really great. I think that's the card that I would pick first to put in my deck. Anyway, guys, Travis, I hope you enjoyed, man. I know it's not strictly Pillow Fort, but I feel like it has some Pillow Fort. It's got a lot of enchantments. It can swing big. I think you'll really enjoy this, buddy. All right, guys, y'all have a great one. I'll see you next time on Octiri Magic.